Today we are doing a video on particularly bad examples of Wing Chun not working in real fights. Today, this is the first reaction. It's going to be Ding Hao versus Xu Xiaodong MMA fighter. Here we go.
好，不许击打后脑，不许插眼，不许踢裆。
All right, here we go. Let's see. I can already tell that his stance, all of his weight is on the front foot, and I don't think that's going to be a good thing because he's not going to be able to move it around that so much. He's very flat-footed. Very flat-footed. Which is not good for movement, which means he'll be stuck there. And you see how he just charges it and he drops his hand when he first goes? Drops, 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 keeps dropping, and then he goes back to flailing like it's a fucking Street Fighter. Even though he's supposed to be doing Wing Chun, he's just flailing his elbows out like a bitch. That, you see that? Just flailing, flailing, flailing. He's not even doing Wing Chun punches, he's just getting his ass beat. That's what happens. Like, he's not even doing correct Wing Chun. Like, look at his knees. Look at it the way his body's like all over the place. I mean, yeah, he's rotating, but he's not doing it very efficiently. And you see how he's very flat-footed, and he's just not moving very well because of his flat-footedness, and that he's like stepping all over the place. And see how his weight just is like constantly. Look at the foot right there. See how it's constantly like dipping in different places. That's not good. It's not giving him any power, and that's why he just got thrown, because his weight is not even, and he doesn't know how to distribute his weight when he fights. See, it's still very flat-footed. He still has his front leg, and you see how his knees are always bent when he's going in. You see that? His knees are always bent when he's going in, which he's getting taken advantage of because his structure is so bad. Because of that reason, that his knees are always like this, and he's always in this awkward, very awkward structure, and then he's getting his ass beat because of that. And then he's getting thrown and beat the fuck out of because he's very flat-footed and his structure is so bad.
但是我们看到，实际上这个我们能够看到这个咏春的实战能力啊，实战能力，挺好，真的不错。好，我们看一下表现，这是一个李成安。
See that? Yeah, exactly. He's dropping his hands every single time he goes in. He's dropping his hands too low and then getting punched for it. That's why he got punched. Every time, Xu Xiaodong noticed that every time he would go in, he would either put his knee out or stand in a very awkward position or drop his hands. Sometimes he did all three. But you see how Xu Xiaodong noticed that? We would always, look at this. He would always step in and look at his awkward position. Look at that. It's just bad. Very bad.
但是我们看到，实际上这个我们能够看到这个咏春的实战能力啊，实战能力，挺好，真的不错。好，我们看一下表现。
See that?
这是一个
See that? Every time he dropped his hands, he's in an awkward position, or he puts his knee out. That's what just happened. He dropped his hands when he stepped in, so he got his face pushed in. This is why, if you're gonna drop your hand, drop a hand. Not both, a hand. Just one. Or better yet, just check the kick. But he doesn't realize he can do that because he's so shit. Look at that. Look at that. He's not even trying to defend. He's just shelling up like a little bitch and getting his ass beaten. Look at that. Look at that. He's not turning into any of it anymore. He's just shelling up. See, he's not trying to get out of any of it. He's just shelling up and getting his ass broken right now. That's what's going on. That's what just happened. He didn't try to defend at all. He just shelled up like a turtle and then got his ass beat. He didn't try to defend any of those strikes at all. Not once. Not a single time in that exchange did he try at least to Pak Sao or Tan Sao or bong style or something, anything. Nothing. He just let himself get his ass beaten because he was showing up. I'm willing to bet a basic boxer could whoop his ass. And we're not talking like pro level Mike Tyson. We're talking like 1 week of training. Yeah, exactly. He's making fun of him. You see that? Xu Xiaodong making fun of the way he was shelled up. Exactly. That's what you get. I mean, look at that. He was shelled up. Look at that. Let's look at that again. See, shelling up. Start shelling up. Start shelling up. Stop shelling up, and then getting his ass beat. That's what just happened. As Xu Xiaodong realizing this, that would make the media pay more attention to him. Starts making fun of him by doing a shell position.
还有1分10秒啊，1分10秒，现在指下血。
See? Yeah.
我们医生确定一下，还可以吗？还
See,
可
that
以。
fight is
丁老
over.
师，
It's
不
done.
行的话，我们可以
He's
做个
so bad. He didn't try defending at all.
刚刚的，
He wasn't aggressive at all.
可以吗，丁老
But
师？
they're restarting the
还有
timer. Are you
1分钟，
serious?
最后1分钟。
Really? We're still going? Oh, God. Did you see that bombshell?
最后1分钟。
Oh, it's so downward. Like it's not right.
我觉得刚
All
才
right.
丁老师的表现已经
Oh, God. You see how he's just flailing like that? Like he's not trying to step in at all. He's not using his weight. See, he just like a fucking little fucking bitch. Look at that. That position. What the hell is that? What is that? Look at his bent knee ass. Look at that. Look at that bent knee. I'm gonna have to get the. Look at that bent knee. Look at it. It's off the ground. It's not stabilizing him at all. What is this position, Ding Hao? What is this? His arm's right here. His other arm's right here. So Xu Xiaodong's just going in for an opening and beating the fuck out of him because he's one leg is off the ground and they're both bent, and especially this one. It's off the ground. It's bent while off the ground, so there's no way he can put it down fast enough. And this one is so bent that he'll just fall over, and I think that's what happened. He somehow saved himself. I'll give him that. He was fast enough, but then he kicked like that, and then that position, flails, gets a hit in. Okay, doesn't step in at all. So Zhu Xiaodong goes in for a low hit and gets him. Then he's able to grab him like this and just beat the fuck out of him because his structure is so ass and he's not stepping in at all. He's just letting himself get grabbed. Just letting himself. Standing there like a little bitch and letting himself get grabbed. That is what is happening right now. And I don't understand why he's doing this. I get he wanted to say that he's the best, but you're not the best. You're shit. You are just standing there, letting yourself get grappled, letting yourself get your ass beaten, and letting yourself fucking lose. You're not even stepping into anything. You don't know how to distribute your weight properly on anything. You're you're just putting your fucking foot up in the air like you're a little bitch. You're a fucking astronaut going to the moon. Like what is that? Like, what is this weight? You see how he's just constantly changing weight? He's not maintaining a single weight at all. But yes, you can shift between 70, 30, 50, 50. That's okay. But, like, he's shifting between random fucking weights. Like, it seems like he's just shifting randomly. Just not any particular purpose. He's just doing it randomly. It seems like he just doesn't know what he's doing. Like, at all. We see what happens here. Boom, touch. Okay. Gets the leg kick blocked. See, he's still dropping his hand. He's still doing it. Still dropping his hand. That's why he got his punch. Yes, that's exactly why this exchange just happened. Drops his hand again after an attack. And you notice? What is something that good Wing Chun people do that he did not do? I'm asking in the comments. Let's see if you can tell before I answer for you. I'm going to give you a couple seconds. No? Or let me know what you think in the comments. But yeah. He doesn't. He just does one attack, right? He pulls back. We don't pull back in Wing Chun. Pulls one attack, pulls back, starts retreating. He starts retreating. You're supposed to go in, be aggressive, and he starts backing up, so that allows his structure to get taken, and that's why he gets grabbed. He backed up. That's the mistake. He backed up, he dropped his hand, and he didn't try another attack after doing that one attack. Like, he could have just done that one attack, right? One attack, put his hand back up, elbow, but no, he decides to retreat instead. So he decides to punch. What he could have done is punch, right? Done this punch, even though it's shit. Done this punch, elbowed him, and then went in and did a bunch of stuff. No, he decides to go to the punch, pull back, and retreat. So Xu Xiaodong sees this, keeps going in, and forward momentum will always beat backwards momentum. Forward momentum will always beat circular backwards momentum. That's just how physics work. So Xu Xiaolong, knowing this, keeps pressing forward and keeps going forward, knowing that he will always beat him in this position because he's flying all over the place and he's not going in a straight line at all. You see that? He's not going straight at all. You see how he's just moving from side to side sometimes? See? He's not going in a straight line at all. And that's what allowed him to just get taken down right there. That's the mistake that he made right there. Besides the rest of the fight, where he was flailing like a little kid on Christmas. Like, the weight distribution is just insane. Watch his feet. We're gonna watch his feet again. Just look at this. Feet, feet. Look, I'm gonna put my cursor right there. Feet, feet. You see that? How he's just grinding, just moving his foot all over the place. No even weight distribution, whether it's 70-30, 50-50, doesn't matter. He's not even weight distribution at all. That's what cost it. One of the main things that cost him the fight was that the main things I'd say that cost him this fight were him dropping his hands every time he would attack, which, that's fucked. Number two, his weight distribution was not all in one place, or was not 70-30, was not 50-50. It was constantly changing. Constantly. Every movement, it was changing constantly. And you're like, so what? Constantly changing movement is a good thing. Yes, when you have good weight distribution, it's a good thing. When you know how to manage your weight, when you know how to go from 70-30 to 50-50, it's a good thing. But he didn't know how to manage that. He was just kept randomly doing it, random, out of nowhere. And he did not have an even weight distribution at all. For example, right here's a good example of this. Dropped his hand, gets punched in the face, doesn't go straight at all, keeps retreating, gets thrown because he keeps retreating. He should have went in, should have kept going, and should have put his palm. You see, once he gets grabbed, let's go back to when he got grabbed. So when he gets grabbed right here, he should have put his palm. He sort of let go, first of all, let go with that hand, put his palm up to his chin, palm Xu Xiaodong's chin, let go, palm him in the chin, then elbow him with the other hand. But instead, he keeps grabbing onto him. So Xu Xiaodong realizes this and punches him in the face, then gets him in a clinch. Because he's still holding on for dear life, like it's the Titanic, grabs him and throws him. But now let's watch the highlights of the fight. Like they just showed. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, gets grabbed, gets thrown, and because of his uneven weight distribution, Xu Xiaodong takes advantage and throws him. Because he doesn't know how to break, fall, or manage his weight at all. It's not good. See how the ref is doing better than him? Like, the ref has to save his ass. Look at this. Ref steps in, saves his ass. I feel like the ref is a better fighter than he is. And that's kind of sad. See? And I bet this is going to be a draw. Watch. I bet this is going to be a draw. 100% this is going to be a draw. I guarantee it. Look at that. Let's skip to the result. I fucking know it's going to be a draw. I think it's going to be a draw due to China fucking bullshitting. It's going to be a draw. It's going to be a fucking draw. It's going to be a fucking draw. Watch. Watch. Fucking course. Look at his smug face. Xu Xiaodong even knows. Look how the difference in damage, too. Like, Xu Xiaodong's barely damaged on his lip. But look at him. Eye, lip, nose. Both eyes, lip, nose. just slip. You see that? You see the damage difference too? You can physically tell that Xu Xiaodong won this. But because it's China, they're gonna fucking give a draw. You can just physically tell just looking at them. This is bullshit. I swear to God. This is bullshit. That was bullshit. That was fucked. Let's go to the next video. Ding Hao again versus Muay Thai. I'm gonna skip to the actual fight now. Where is it? Let's see here. This is all entrance stuff. I mean, if you want to see the entrance stuff, go watch the full video, but I will link all these videos in the description, but I'm gonna go to the actual fight. Alright, let's look at their weight difference first. Ding Hao is on the left. Oh god, that You see how he's like he's like leaning forward. He's like it looks like he's leaning forward. Like you see how his knees probably forward. Both his knees are probably forward. And his shoulder is a little down. Ugh. We already know who's gonna win. Oh yeah, we didn't talk about the weight difference. So I guess this is Ding Hao. Hu, which is the Muay Thai guy, is the weight difference. Here's the height difference. So the height difference is 15 centimeters. I do not know what that is in the US. Please let me know if that's a huge difference. The age difference is only 3 years. The weight difference is probably a little more. You know, it goes into Ding Hao's favor. So he should actually technically win this because he's taller and heavier. But I know the fucking fact that he's not going to win this because of how shit he is due to the last video and stuff I've heard about him online in general. So let's skip to the actual fight now. Here we go. Sorry it's so zoomed out. This is basically on the angle I can find. But here we go. Leg kick. He's not stepping in at all. Well, he's going in, but he's flailing. Immediate flailing, like the last fight. You see that? He's just flailing. And see, he's going in this time more, but he's still flailing and still putting his hands every fucking where they're supposed to be. That's why he just got punched. And he's not checking kicks at all. Why is he not checking a single kick? I don't understand it. He's not even trying to check a single kick. And this guy is the best Wing Chun guy. The best Wing Chun guy. He's not even trying to check a single kick. He's trying to block them with his arm. And it's not working out. And you see how he's dropping his hand still after every fucking movement? You see how he's still getting himself grabbed because he's dropping his hand after every fucking movement still? He's still doing that shit. And he's still retreating. He's going in more, but he's still fucking retreating. And he's still dropping his hand. Oh, he told him to come in. That's not a fucking good idea. I know you're going to get your ass beat because of that shit. Look at this shit. Ding Hao's fucking bitch ass. Yeah, look at this. Boom, 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 boom. He's letting himself get ass whooped. Getting his ass whooped. He's not even trying to check the kick. He's not even checking a single kick. And he's still putting his hands low. That's what just happened. He's put his hands low and not what the fuck they're supposed to be. That's why he got his ass beat. Look at this shit. Look at this. Boom. Boom. So letting himself get kneed over and over and over. Look where his hands are. Do you see his hand position during the clinch? We don't care about before the clinch, but look at this. All to the torso. All to the torso or the lower body. Palm up the chin. There are moments it's fast, but there are moments where he gets palm up the chin. And he's just not doing it. Palm up the chin. Palm up the chin. Palm up the motherfucking chin. That's how basic it is. Palm up the chin. Look at this. Not trying to check a single kick, instead trying to block with his arms. Not a good fucking idea. I mean, forearms are better, but trying to block with his palm, it's not a good idea. If this was as hard as possible, he would break his fucking arm. Good thing the Muay Thai guy. See, he got his fucking... He dropped his hand again. That's why he got kicked in the fucking face. Look at this. Watch. Dropped his hand. Gets kicked in the face. Because he tried to block it with just his arm. And that's not enough to block a high kick. That is nearly not enough. My brother came from Taekwondo, so I know some of what I'm talking about. The high kicks and stuff. Blocking a high kick with your palm is not a good fucking idea. At all. And it doesn't help the fact that he dropped his hand, and that's what just happened. That's what the fuck happened. We're gonna have to go through this in slow-mo, but look at that shit. That is what happened. Look at all this stuff. He's out. Let's go back to the beginning of the fight, but just slow it down. Right here. I'm pretty sure. Alright, yeah. Let's go slow-mo. Yeah, 0.5 is fine. Alright. Look at this shit. Let's go to the beginning. Look. Look. Kick. Boom. 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 Look at all this stuff. Look at all this. Let's go back to the beginning again. Goes in, puts his arms low as fuck. His arms are low as fuck every time after every attack. Or they're in the wrong place after every attack. Like those weren't low, but you see how he tried the pucks out, but he off center, not good. Not good at all. And you see how he's trying to block the kicks with just his upper body. You need to check a single fucking kick, Ding Hao. Neither one of these videos he has even attempted to check a fucking kick. Not once. And you see how low his hands are after every exchange? That is why he's getting elbowed so much. And you see how much he's retreating? He's retreating. Look how much he's retreating. Retreating. And forward pressure. You see how he's always retreating? Not straight. Not straight. Look. Retreating off to the side, which can be good. But he's not leaving anything out there. He's just lowering his hands and running. Normally when you retreat, you're supposed to leave. In Wing Chun, we don't normally retreat. But if you're going to retreat, leave a pak sao, a tam sao. Leave something out there as you're retreating. It's called going forward while going back. It's a weird, way of titling it. But that's basically what it is. You go forward while leaving back. You leave something out there forward and you go back. But he's not doing that. He's just going back in a circle, and forward momentum, like I said, will always beat out circular backwardness. That is what will happen. Always. He's not even attempting to check a single kick. You see how much he's fucking retreating after every attack because he's probably a coward? He should have checked that kick. He should have attempted to check that kick. He knew it was coming. He should have attempted to check it, but he knows he's not strong enough. He should have checked it and then punched him in the face. But he didn't. He's not even attempting to check a single motherfucking kick. Not one. Not even an attempt from him to check a kick. I am so tired of this. Not a single fucking attempt to check a motherfucking kick. Not one. Not one at all. Not at all. Not one. See this? Not one kick attempt. Not a single one. Nope. Puts his hands low. Doesn't even go up to the face when he's in his clinch. His hands are so motherfucking low, and you see how he's leaned back? Watch. Watch. He's leaned back. He's leaning back, allowing his structure to be taken. And he's not going in at all. He's putting all his stuff to the body when the guy's going upward. Palm up the chin. Or at least try to fucking check those knees. But no. No, he's not even attempting to check a knee, a kick, anything. Nothing. And his weight distribution is still off. Look at his feet still. They're still moving around like fucking lip dicks. Sorry for that, but we curse on this channel. But yeah, look at this shit. Look at that. Fucking moving around like a little bitch. Yeah, he's telling him to come here, fight. Actually fight. Actually fight, Ding Hao. You're not attempting to check a single kick. And see the range? He's not even attempting to go in. He's fighting a Muay Thai guy at long range. What the fuck are you doing, Ding Hao? He's not even attempting to check a single kick. You could have punished him for that. Look. Yes, that's good. But you should have went in and punched him in the face. You fucking went in. You should have fucking went in. You should have went in, bitch. Should have went in. Good. Tap. No, no, not just like, not like that. Yeah, I said went in, but not like that. Not like that. Right here. Boom! Thrust while you're going in as fast as possible. But he waited a second and then went in. So the Muay Thai guy knew, ooh, he waits a second every time he goes in. Before he goes in, he always waits. He always waits to go in. Always. Sometimes it's good, but always. Always waits to go in. Always. Every time. Look at that. Keeps pressuring in. Keeps pressuring in. Keeps pressuring in. Keeps waiting. Keeps waiting. Tries to block again with the mother freaking arm. Look at this. Boom. Gets his calf kicked because he didn't try to check it at all. He's not attempting to check a single kick in any of these exchanges. Not one. Not one exchange at the fuck all. Not one exchange at all. No. Nothing. Lip dick. Nothing. That's why this just happened. Not checking a kick at all. Blocks with his motherfucking arm. Again. Fight is over. You're a little bitch. No. Pussy. Was checked just to make sure. Yeah, they're all recovering. Let's see the highlights. Let's take a look at the highlights. All right, here we go. Highlights. Boom. Not even attempting to check the kick. This is the knockout, I think. Yeah. Boom, boom. Not even attempting to check. And boom, drops his hands and get punched in the face. He's not even attempting to check the kick. He could have blocked it with his forearm, but he dropped his hands. He didn't even try. Didn't even try to check the kick, and he dropped his hands every time. So the Muay Thai guy, who, I don't know who, sorry if I butchered that, I probably did, but knew that every time he attacked, he would drop his hands. So that's why he went in for that high kick. He knew he would get it. Good job on the Muay Thai guy. But yeah, that's what happened. Let's see it from the different angles now. So look at this. Boom, 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 boom. Get his ass. Yep. See that? Boosh! Look at that. This gives us a much better perspective on it. Look, let's analyze that. See, drops his hands again. That's why he got high kicked. He dropped his hands again, expecting a low kick. He dropped his hand every time. Not just one, both of them. Both hands. Every time. Both. Not just one, both. See? That's why he got his ass knocked out in this fight. That's why Ahu won. Just making sure. Yeah, we're good. Yeah. Look at this. Look at the damage on Ding Hao's not really damaged this time around, but Jesus. Probably damaged in the head he's always been. Probably. Look at this. Oh, what's this? Is this another fight for the next? Yeah, it's probably the next fight. They're probably advertising the next fight. Oh yeah, look at this. That was ass. That was bad. That was bad. Oh no. Ding Hao training. Alright. With his Sifu. Here we go. Wait, actually it's still on slow mode, so here we go. Let's go to body's already at maximum. Okay, let's go to normal speed. Here we go. Oh god, I can already see the errors. Look at the cheese out. Alright, good flip. See those how there's no forward momentum at all from I think Ding Hao is the one in white, I think. I'm not sure. I think so. You see how he's just no forward momentum at all, they're just staying in one place, and you see how uneven the weight is? Look at that, they're constantly backing up. Look how uneven the weight is. Look at that. Look how uneven the weight is on Ding Hao's part. See, his weight is still going everywhere.
Okay.
And no forward momentum. That was it. Let's analyze it in slow mode. I know you guys are probably gonna get annoyed of me analyzing in slow mode, but this is the channel, so welcome, welcome in. All right, we're just gonna do that. Yeah, look at that. There's no forward momentum at all. They're just static. They're very static. They're dropping their hands. You see that? See that how they drop their hands every time? I mean, sometimes they, keep going high, but like, look at that. This is precisely the reason why Ding Hao is losing. There's no forward momentum, and they're dropping their hands occasionally. Look at this. I know it's cheese out in exchange of cheese out, but look at this. They're always their weight is constantly uneven, and there's no forward pressure. They're very static training. He's a very static training, and this is precisely why he is losing every fight that he does. He's trained statically. He doesn't train momentumly or forward pressure. He always, always, you know, no, always loses. Always. Kick defense training. Here we go. Let's look at Ding Hao's kick defense training. Oh, don't want to do that. All right. Let's see. Make sure the video is a normal speed. No, it's not. Okay, let's go. Sorry for the shitty quality. It's the only go back to find. Okay, we think Hal's probably the one in Shin guard. Okay, let's see this. I mean, yeah, but kick defense. This is kick defense training. All right. All right, we're gonna look at the comments of these videos after this. After the analysis. Oh God. Ding Hao, I'm pretty sure the one in Shin guards. I think. I'm not entirely sure, given the quality and boom, boom, boom. Oh God, this is still bad. See, he's still getting punched in the face. Still getting grabbed, still getting punched in the face. Still losing all that stuff. Still. He hasn't gotten any better. Kick defense training is not working. Let's see what the comments say. MMA shorts, MMA gym, MMA training, and MMA no shirt now. Okay, he can't name 100% Wing Chun anymore. Exactly, yeah. That's his defense. You just have his cheek when you see him kick him in the face. Why don't people use their head? You never use guns how to block a low kick. Use your damn legs. Like that comment. Fuck yeah. You KO'd the Wing Chun clean out of him. Yes. Yeah, fair enough. We're gonna like all those videos. Go back and look at videos. Exactly. Yeah. Wow, a true Wing gun. Yeah. His defense. You. Yeah. Like all those comments. All right. Let's go back to the other video. Let's see. Muay Thai fighter shut out real nice. You look quickly, he hit a move 4 to 5 low kicks, and the last one was up high, which he wasn't expecting. KO. Same God damn, he did it well too. For another thing from him. Yeah, yeah, I agree. Wing Chun is now a verb, but we got Wing Chun. No way, he got Wang Chun tonight. Alright, it's a draw. Clearly, he counted the kick with his face. His leg will be hurting. Muay Thai was shorter and overtaking his lighter, and still there were no match. What a sport. He was rushing to try to help when he KO'd the Wing Chun, and he tried to hug him afterwards. Exactly, yeah. He didn't wear a so it's good for he's unable to power up. He's becoming depressingly predictable. Yeah, exactly. Wing Chun got Fury won. The match was so boring beneath him that he fell asleep. We trained him wrong on purpose as a joke. Did you see him how he prepared for another left low kick as a wind up called? Got it spring loaded. He looked down, braced himself as though he was holding a pad during practice. He should have told him, "Okay, it's now time for the high kick." 5 more of these light kicks, he would have been limping. And what type of fighter went all out? He still respected Wing Chun. Yeah, he did. Or some injury by giving him flowers at the end. But did he? No, we went too far. Hugging him. Alright, did he give him flowers? Oh my god, he did. Ha! He gave him flowers at the end. Yeah, you know, let's see. At least he thanks for the upper. I guess a huge ding out real good. It's the kind of flowers that give it a wake here. At least I got some flowers from a lovely lady wearing a swimsuit from the 1920s. From the 1920s. It's crazy. Where's the video of Ding Hao demanding for a rematch? Oh yeah, he did, didn't he? What happened to his Wing Chun? Why did he suddenly switch to really poor intimidation of what aim he was using? So like a few seconds in the match, he suddenly realized that Wing Chun he learned in the movie is useless. Supposed to the reels that totally work, yeah. Wing Chun guy really won. A Muay Thai fighter doesn't realize that his shin was damaged by his opponent's shin. In 50 years' time, Muay Thai guy will experience the him ripping off the greatest cause of his fighting. Wing Chun. What does that say? Defend yourself by hitting your opponent's weak points quickly. Muay Thai destroy, yeah. So Gold Master looks like he's just like off the couch, whatever, trying to change to fighting coast. Probably was a bit too confident in his abilities in reality check. Like rumors that it was nice and warm dream was trying to cross the road, but there was a bunch catching up to him. He tries to cross the road faster. Bus still about to him. Then boom. He woke up confused. He looks around for some unknown reason. He has a ring with some girls that give him flowers. He does not recognize anybody, especially a strange guy in with tight shorts. He's back home into online loads another Wing Chun game to his favorite PS4. Fair enough. Starts having flashback of his wife, kids, parents, child, then sends up and beats the other guy. Then martial arts should just focus on that and then okay. 10 seconds in the match, it then to change his stance to the boxing mystery. Oh yeah, yeah, he did. He definitely did. Yeah, see that? He definitely did. Yeah. Which one fighter didn't get food before the match? It's a draw. All right. After the cameras turn off. Wait, no, no, please, I was just doing my job. Punch. Oh yeah. A 3 minute, only 30-second Wing Chun. After that, no more Wing Chun. Need more training in Wing Chun? Yeah. Then gives the medal and the loser gets fired. Yeah. He's Wing Chun goes how to check a kick. He was blocking kicks with his hands. Fuck's sake, exactly. Funny how these masters defenses always seem to be going down frank arm throwing, they try and blocking home punches and they fall for the simple setup. See, exactly. Okay, I lost once because of a guy who was an our man who was lighter than me. Okay, I suck. He's fucking holding a flower. I don't see Wing Chun in this fight. I mean, yeah, you see some, but not good at. What's with the potato music? Trying guy clearly catfishing with that pick as well. Yeah. Read again. Yeah, that ain't Wing Chun. He became open-minded in this fight. Sure. Nah. Lucio Kung Fu will never learn. Yeah. The guy deleted his comments. The guy deleted his comments argument. This time, what kind of excuses will come out from Ding Hao? He was so tired, so he slept. Alright, I think that's enough of comments for this time. Yeah, I think enough for the comments. It's in that video. You know, just look at the ones of him training with his teacher. What are they doing exactly? Judge from body. Nope, did not mean to dislike it. 12-year-old reply. Yes, he could. Alright, fight your opponents will fight by card. It's too bad that pimp slapping didn't help against AU. Yeah. Stick hands is bullshit. No, I don't agree, but poor guy is training with the teacher can't find out how to get the winner. Like Xu Xiaodong, Xu Xiao is not sparring. Exactly. Or Xu Xiao when teach other defending against high kick. Exactly. He's just constantly doing Xu Xiao. It's not working at all. Let's look at the other comments. Look at the ones on the him training how to listen to the music about that. Hold on. Oh yeah, so but yeah. I would say true Wing Chun. Yeah, this is defense unit. Okay, yeah. Weird to look for this one. We'll see the comments in King versus Xu Xiaodong. Here we go. Lovely change from Wing Chun to normal people fighting after the third hit. Yes, this would draw looks like the Chinese won the Opium Wars. Why? What do you mean? They totally did. Like it's beating the hell of that waiter. It makes me so sad the way this man handled his life choice. Yeah. The referee is hilariously throwing his entire body in between them to take the Wing Chun fraud. Yeah. But he got his ass thrown over the wing and still managed to end the match in a draw. Such is the power of Wing Chun. Yeah, exactly. The ref impressed me more than the Wing Chun. Yeah, I would agree. When how these comes to double the method brawling, yeah. Thou shalt not wear traditionally Chinese uniform think you're a Bruce Lee, Sun Tzu. Want to win a fight, it's best to avoid getting punched in the face. Sun Tzu, yeah. Imagine how Mason was, and it's one thing getting publicly defeated in the ring, even defeated by it's not the same as if the other guy was, but I think the vast majority of martial artists like compared to any sport today home. No ill will towards this opponent, and likewise, I think there are very few victorious competitors look down even on the slightest form of losing fights or anything. See, graciously. Does it then have an authority and government step in, entering any contract to predict the result, and neighbors' eyes can see and hit your draw for getting your ass completely kicked because political elites have decided the truth. So the threat to their power has got to be absolutely spirit crushing, knowing that every time someone congratulates you on your feel inside their mind, they're staring there thinking you're a fraud, just too afraid to say it. Yeah. Good to see the referee saved Drew from Bing's lethal street face technique. Yeah. Stop the fight, but still draw. Oh, come on. Look, your song has proper fighting fans, and Ding Hao looks like he's about to calm his angry dog. Calm down his angry dog. It was talking about how unfair this match was, but if you watch closely and let's slow down the video, you can see Ding Hao is still breathing. Therefore, it's a draw. The link showing you that's like, what the hell was different in the movie? See, fair enough. This bit of this even fight, so it's worth throwing himself like a lack, though, protect Ding Hao, yeah. But I just want to actually punch back this time, yeah. Seems like he's finding no problem. You see there still some of the techniques of Wing Chun. Oh, well, that's on me. Just stop and never to draw Wing Chun theory. That's you didn't have to rock, yeah. So the fate that you already the Wing Chun was about to remember his friends and transform. It's true for thinking, oh, this is name. Never got killed once. And I said everyone gets his generation again. According how long it's been. I mean, it's not nationalist impressive dive. Or soccer player, if there's doesn't look like he's even special. You know, it's like still lost to him. Yeah, exactly. Like to see he had his family hostage to be a maniac. Yeah, I think we're done looking at the comments now. Thank you all for watching. If you got this far, remember to like and subscribe if you enjoy my content. And yeah, I'm gonna do probably some more examples of shit Wing Chun. I'll probably do some good examples of good Wing Chun because I train the art and it's very uh you know not what do you say? It's effective. It can be effective if you train it properly, if you spar, if you practice, if you train against other martial artists. But as you can probably tell, Ding Hao does neither, and that's what the fuck happens when you don't spar or practice against other arts, especially other arts when you're doing Wing Chun. If it's just Wing Chun and Wing Chun, you're at a disadvantage because you're only going to learn how to defeat Wing Chun moves. You're not going to learn how to defeat Taekwondo or boxing or MMA. You got to train with other styles. You have to, which is why I love Chi Lala so much because he actually does do that. But yeah, no, it's just oh bad from Ding Hao's part. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Peace.